Guys, hey guys, so we'll be analyzing Ludwig versus Mrbeast game number one. Lud starts with the classic e4, and before the game, Mrbeast said you're going to start with e4 to run a cycle Ludwig out, but obviously it didn't work with Grandmaster Ludwig. Mrbeast plays d5 in an attempt. He just takes queen out. He does get his Horsey out, but he gets his queen out and nobody plays this. There's one single game in the database with the queen going here. Usually the queen would go to this square or it would go to this square or anything but that. Or it could also check over here, right? But that is not what happened. He played this and after that after this they just got their knights out and queen out, and this is a Scandi. What's good about the Scandi is that you can get your files open, and now he has one rook staring down at the queen's pawn. And just moved it up, got it to safety, got this out. Trying to exchange a bishop for trying to exchange a knight for the bishop because that's more advantageous to Ludwig as he's white. He takes, and that was a bad move from Ludwig's side. Now he just castled, which he should have done about 3 moves ago. Now this is a big threat because if Ludwig moves his knight anywhere but here, this is mate. That's just straight up mate. So Lud didn't do that, of course, and as we can see, he's over here. He just moved his pawn. He gets this and he threatens the queen. The queen is out. Lud continues pressure with his bishop. The bishop is taken. Okay, why is this suddenly from minus 1.64 white to plus 4.41, 4.5 for black for white? It's because this queen can easily be taken without taking any other piece. So the line that he was going for actually, that Mrbeast thought was taking the knight, and then we'd probably take the queen, and instead of taking here we would take this, and now you have to take back with the queen, and then you take this. So what ended up happening was, you instead of when you lose your queen, you lost your queen, but you gained one bishop, you gained one knight, right, and one you gained one more bishop for what? For the queen. And now Ludwig would have just a queen and two rooks, but this was miscalculated by Mrbeast, as we can already see. So after this move and queen takes, instead he should have just gone here, or he should have gone here, but he sadly did not do that. So he just did queen takes and pawn takes, and taken by the rook. And Lud this amazing move, threatening literally a lot of stuff. He just takes this. And now, what do you think is the best thing to do? You could either retreat, you could retreat from there, and you could come back, or you could take something else. Well, is taking really advantageous at this point? Not really. You could take this, or you could take this, or not. You could take the knight. But what Lud did was take the bishop, and unless Mrbeast wants to lose his rook, he would capture here or capture the rook also. Both are good. But if Mrbeast captured with the rook, that would have been better, but he captured with the pawn, and that was a terrible move on his side because he just lost his main attack on the king. After this, there was no point where it's anywhere close to winning for Mrbeast. Here, what Lud did was capture the knight, and a very classy move by Lud. He got his queen out. Yeah, sure, you can take my rook, buddy, but it wouldn't matter because you would just be getting mated. So he got his Mrbeast ignored that, and he got his rook out, threatening the bishop. Bishop takes, king takes, check, and here we can see Lud doubling up. And I don't know what Mrbeast was doing with this move. He should have definitely seen that his rook was under danger with the next check. So that's exactly what Ludwig did. You can see on top it started to say mate. So mate in 11. Now it's saying plus 24, plus 26. Rook has gone. Mate in 9, mate in 8, mate in 7, mate in 6, mate in 7, mate in 6. mate in 5, mate in 4, and at this position, Mr. Beast resigned. By the way, when Lud reached right here, right over here, this place, so he did this and he pre-moved the next move. That's how confident he was, and Mr. Beast just resigned. So this is game one analysis of Mr. Beast versus Ludwig.